Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Darci Lynn talks America's Got Talent, Fantasy League, and debut single Push Our Luck. Darci Lynn is well aware that many people still think of her as the shy and giggly 12-year-old they rooted for on America's Got Talent back in 2017. I get it all the time, like, oh my gosh, you're how old now? And I'm like, yeah, I've lived life since then. But I love it. It's fun, she said with a laugh during a recent Zoom interview with the Oklahoman. I'm still trying to find myself. I'm really just like every other 19-year-old. It's been crazy, but I'm on a new path right now with music. So we'll see how that goes. The 2023 Deer Creek High School graduate is trying to stay true to the 7th grader who won the 12th season of America's Got Talent and the hearts of millions. As a singing ventriloquist, while also making her way as an emerging singer-songwriter ready to take her musical talents in new directions. On Monday, February 5, the multi-talented Oklahoma City performer will both release her debut single, a rollicking ode to breaking curfew called Push Our Luck, and return to the America's Got Talent stage on the semifinals of the spin-off series AGT Fantasy League. Darci Lynn, whose full name is Darci Lynn Farmer, advanced to the semifinals on the January 22 episode of America's Got Talent Fantasy League, earning the last of 20 semifinalist spots during the 4th and final qualifying episode of the new NBC spin-off series. Darci Lynn took the AGT stage with her familiar puppet Petunia in her Fantasy League debut. Covering the Kiki D Band's soulful anthem, I've Got the Music in Me, the Oklahoma native started out swapping verses with Petunia and clearly controlling the puppet before picking up an electric guitar, leaving the bunny behind and strutting across the stage to perform the upbeat 1970s hit. This is the future, Petunia, Darci Lynn declared as the puppet danced on its own in a tiny plush chair, while the performer continued to alternate between singing and voicing the rabbit. Although the Darci 2.0 performance, as she dubbed it, got mixed reviews from the AGT judges, who encouraged her to stick with the simple ventriloquism they first fell in love with, the studio audience gave Darci Lynn a standing ovation and voted her through to the semifinals. Competing on Judge Heidi Klum's team, she will perform on the second of 2 semifinal episodes February 5, as AGT Fantasy League continues to air at 7 p.m. Mondays on NBC and stream the next day on Peacock. Previously the runner-up on the 2019 spin-off America's Got Talent, The Champions, Darci Lynn chatted with the Oklahoman about competing on AGT Fantasy League, working with fellow Oklahomans on her first single, and pursuing her musical career in her home state. It's pretty different. It's been really cool, though. It's crazy to come back after the show when I was 12 and then Champions, especially with the new structure and being on a judge's team. It's all really exciting. But it's different now that I'm 19, and I came on the show with the intentions to do something a little different than I've always done. So it's a little nerve-wracking. I graduated high school. I've been writing music. I've been in a movie since then. There's been lots going on. I was really thankful for the opportunity to go on and show people who I am now. I started writing in quarantine, so I've been writing for pretty much 4 years. So I think it was just a matter of when do I want to come out and be like, hey, I also do this. I can hold my own as a solo artist too. And I thought, why not go back to where it all started, which was America's Got Talent. They paved the way for me as a ventriloquist, and it's been incredible. And I'm not throwing that away or closing the door on it at all. But now I'm just opening another door, another pathway. When people ask me what my vibe is, I tell them I'm still trying to find that. But I grew up on all sorts of music, and so I feel like my inspirations are very eclectic, like a salad bowl. So I've honestly just been writing what comes out of me, and right now it's country rock. I don't know, that could change in the future. But this song is just such a moment in itself, because it tells a story. And I'm just hoping that, whatever the vibe of the song is, the story and the lyrics, and what the song is saying compels people and connects to them. I actually met them back in 2019, and then I auditioned for a cowgirl song in 2021. Then I found out that they were writing the full soundtrack for it, and I was like, oh my gosh, our paths are crossing. But now they've just become such good friends. I came to them with a song in mind for my character.